Chase is one of the biggest bank in the world, and ये इतना बड़ा है कि it generate a revenue of $22 billion and operates in over 50 countries in the world. इसका AUM assets under management alone amount is $1.1 trillion. But in the past 1 year, something increases happened. They lost more than $14 billion in two terrible investment, and that have reported 5 quarters of loss in the past 7 quarters and have laid off 5,000 employees. This and the main reason of this, or maybe overall the reason is the pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war and UK's economic turmoil all over put this giant bank into a big risk. And this situation is so critical that experts का ये मानना है कि it could lead to another nightmare like 2008 recession, and that result just like Lehman Brothers in 2008. And I discussed about this in my last video about US recession.
In 1 year, shares of Credit Suisse have fallen by as much as 60%. Investors are worried about a 2008 style collapse, the last major financial crisis, when American banks had failed because of bad debt.
The bank's credit default swap price has jumped to its highest level, rising to 293 basis points. Credit Suisse is sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars in losses from leveraged buyout-related debt.
Now its executives are discussing reducing thousands of jobs globally.
This report raises significant concerns about Credit Suisse's compliance with the severe sanctions imposed by the United States and its allies and partners on the architects and enablers of Russia's brutal and unprovoked invasion of Ukraine.
Understand the 2008 crisis.
Financial turmoil that we have experienced
Before that, please put up your comment on your opinion on 2008 recession. If you are a victim of that recession, please put up your comment. Let's talk about the ninth page story. अमेरिका में सब उस टाइम पे घर खरीदना चाहते थे. So they obviously offer the home loan, right? So they are, for example, there are 5 home loan buyers or home buyers wanting a home loan of $200,000 each, so that bank would lend a total of $1 million to these 5 home buyers at a 6% interest rate. Now in addition to that, what bank would do, उसका खुद का मनी देने के बजाय वो एक बंदा जो है रूसी करके, फॉर एग्जांपल एक बड़ा रिच बंदे से उन्होंने पैसा उधारी से लिया और उस पैसे को 5 में डिवाइड करके 5 होम लोन वालों को दे दिए, और रूसी को उन लोग 3% देंगे और होम बायर से वो 6% लेंगे. तो 20 में जो 3% बैंक का प्रॉफिट है, और जो रूसी जैसे बिग इन्वेस्टर आर रियली हैप्पी to get another 3% for their investment. अब सब पार्टी हैप्पी है. होम लोन वाले को होम लोन का बंदा पैसा मिल गया, रूसी को 3% मिल गया, और बैंक को भी 3% का प्रॉफिट मिल गया without their own capital. अब everyone wants now home loan. With the more home loan, bank will have a fear they would like to insure, क्योंकि 6% इंटरेस्ट में डाउन हो गया इंटरेस्ट रेट, तो लोग होम लोन ट्राई करे लेने के लिए. बैंक भी अपना पैसा देना नहीं पड़ा, बड़े बड़े इन्वेस्टर से बैंक पैसा लेके बैंक ने लोन दे दिया. सो इट बिकम ए ट्रेंड, एंड इतना हो गया कि एनीवन वर एबल टू गेट अ लोन एट द टाइम. सो नाउ बैंक को डर लग गया. सो बैंक वांट टू गेट इंश्योर्ड. अब ये बैंक इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से इंश्योर कराने के लिए चाहेंगे, एंड दिस बैंक विल पे a 1% fee to get their $1 million units. In short, so they would pay $10,000 as an insurance for $1 million loan unit or $1 million worth mortgage-backed security. So अब कल जाके if these home buyers पे नहीं कर पाए अपना लोन, तो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी को अभी ये $1 million देना पड़ेगा. And that is what happened in 2008. The insurance companies are none other than AIG, American International Group, Bear Stearns, and the infamous Lehman Brothers. So you see, in this model, even though a bank dispersed $1 million is taking no risk at all because they have their loans insured, and this is why lazy German the problem began. And since these banks are able to get their loans insured for just 1% of the amount, they became extremely careless and kept on giving loans to every Tom, Dick and Harry. अब रिस्क को सही से मैनेज नहीं किया गया इन 2008 बाय द बैंक और इंश्योरेंस कंपनी. जब बहुत लोग डिफॉल्ट हुए नो इन पेइंग द होम लोन, बैंक आस्क इंश्योरेंस कंपनी टू पे द अमाउंट एंड इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के पास भी इतना पैसा नहीं था. दे हैव टू सेल लाइक लेमन ब्रदर्स हैव टू सेल ऑल देयर एसेट्स टू रीपे द बैंक, जो कि हो नहीं पाया. अब जब बैंक गॉट कोलैप्स्ड, you can understand that the whole system of the world got collapsed, and that is how the 2008 recession happened, and it is coming. Yes, it is coming in 2023 if Credit Suisse is going to be a Lehman Brothers path. What is your opinion on this? How do you see why these banks are so careless in their risk management and we have to pay for it? Comment box में लिखिए. And with this, Professor is signing off.